What's good, YouTube? It's your boy. It's about time, Jay, and I am back with another video. And today, we got the myth, the legend himself. Ooh, Hulk smash! So, we are doing the Hulk showcase. But the name of the video is going to be, is Hulk worth it? At level 60. Level 60 Hulk, is he worth it? That's the question. That's the answer. Is Hulk worth it? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you the pros. I'm going to tell you the cons. I'm going to tell you if he's good or not. I'm going to tell you if he's bad or not. I'm going to tell you if you're wasting your time. Because honestly, Hulk has a lot of rivals, okay? He has Juggernaut, who could probably tank the same as the Hulk and probably do more damage than the Hulk. He has Entry, who does more damage as him, might not tank more than, actually pretty much does take more than the Hulk, low key. But as somebody who's not a whale, right? Because at the end of the day, I did spend a little bit on here, right? But I'm looking out for the free to players, okay? Is Hulk worth it? You know, maybe you don't got Entry, maybe you don't got Jug, maybe you don't got armor, maybe you don't got none of your Hulk. The only person you got is Hulk. Is he worth it? Well, we finna find out. All right. So, for the people that don't know what the Hulk do or who the Hulk is or where he came from, I'm gonna tell you. This is Hulk Ultimate card. Deals special damage to nearby enemies. Hulk recovers HP, gains regeneration for 10 seconds. Just think about that. He has regeneration. He's the only character in the game with regeneration. Now, understand this. Jug does have that. He does gain health with his buff card as he goes in his little ball, you know? He goes in his little ball. He does gain a buff card, but nobody has regeneration like the Hulk. Like him plus his heal card. I mean, him plus his heal card goes crazy. All right. Now, skill 2. Deals special damage to enemies in the target area, reducing their damage dealt for 10 seconds. Crucial. This is probably why the Hulk is still at least A tier. At least A tier, okay? This is probably why he's still A tier or somewhat close to A tier. Just because of the fact nobody really has attack down. Realistically, you don't really see nobody in the game with attack down. If there is somebody, let me know. I might be mistaken. His other card, deals special damage to enemies in the target area, knocking them back. He has a knockback, doesn't work the bosses, so don't even try it, okay? And obviously the stage I'm going to take him in is going to be a brawl, so you might as well forget about that, okay? The stage I'm going to take him in is probably going to be a brawl, so, but whatever. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to start the video over. All right, so I'm gonna give you right now the best Hulk teams. Realistically, you probably want to go something like Emma, right? You go to go Psylocke. Anybody who really does special damage, I guess you want to go with them, right? I'm gonna say, honestly, the whole, I mean, honestly, when it comes to tanks, you really don't need a team. You just need him and whoever you want in the back. All right, no, I will say this. If you're gonna go with the Hulk, or any tank for that matter, well, the Hulk, I low-key noticed that his tanking is just a little bit off, but I don't have him maxed out. Okay, so you probably want to go with Doctor Strange, Emma. If you don't have them, because not everybody do have them, you could go with Sleepwalker. One thing I have know about Sleepwalker, he actually is a real good healer. Besides his buff, even though his buff increases the damage of the next skill, not ultimate, only just the next skill. Because as you can see, if you check ultimate skills, sadly, I don't know why you put them like that. They should have just said increase the damage of the next move or whatever. But for it to be just ultimate only, that's the reason why Sleepwalker is a little bit, you know. But besides that, his heal is actually amazing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Rejuvenate is actually amazing, and it actually does big PP heals. Okay. Now, let's talk about the talents. We're gonna talk about the talents. Okay, so when there are no other allies nearby, Hawk takes 10% less damage. Who really cares? Hawk deals 20% more damage in the regeneration status. Nice. Now I will say this now. I don't see Hawk as a damage dealer. I'm gonna be honest with you. He doesn't give me damage vibes. You know what I'm saying? You got characters that give you damage vibes, and then you got characters that you know, like, oh yeah, he's gonna do that big PP damage. No. All right, you're not seeing that. So honestly, when it comes to the Hawk, I look at him as a pure tank. If you want a pure tank, that would probably tank more than others, just because of the simple fact he got the heal card as his whatever, and plus he has rejuvenate. When the heal comes, you get the heal, and then you get rejuvenate on top of that, versus a tank that, you know, eventually if he goes down, you will need to come out with a healer. You won't have to come out with a healer with him. Realistically, 50-50. Next card, for every 1,000 max HP, attack increases by 20%. I don't know why they put on Hawk to attack way. I'm telling you, watch, you're gonna see it. His damage is not there. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I need to fully invest to really see a difference. But is everybody gonna really fully invest? You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about that too. So it's like, I don't know. Monster Within, you do not get this card free, I believe, but it's only an SR. You might end up pulling it if you get lucky. 9 times out of 10, you're probably gonna get lucky. I do got 2 of these cards, so it might be free. I'm not sure. But here's this highlight. The wearer's AP increases by 17.6%. Enemies adjust to that wearer's deal 8.8 less damage to the wearer. It is as it is. It's just a tank. It is as it is. There's really nothing to say about that. They do want you to go attack plus shield, but realistically, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I think I would rather go energy regeneration so I could just keep the heals up and he just lasts forever. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, for this card, for this artifact, you do have increases the wearer's defense by 10%. You could go with that, or you could go with increases the wearer's HP by 10%. Or what you could do is have this here and then say forget the generation and just go straight shield, and then now you have a 10% on HP, and then you got a 10% on defense. Either or, it really doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna go this with defense, try it out, see what happens. We call it. Now for the Soul Saga, they do give you a couple of, I think they give you like at least 2 dupes. Well, I wouldn't say 2 dupes. They give you at least, what is it? So what is it, 4 apiece? It's not 4 apiece. I think it's 2 apiece. So they at least give you 4 dupes. Okay, so at least max out these 2, and then the rest, if you get lucky, or I think Memento actually might give you the 3rd one too. I'm not sure. I gotta look into that. But let's get straight into it. I'm going to bring him in something right here, level 61. He is 60. Let's see how it goes. Honestly, I don't know what to look forward to for the Hawk right now. We're just going to see how long he takes for. I think that's my only best option. The team I am going to go with will be Hawk. I'm saying, you know, when it comes to tanks, it's not it's really, you really don't know what teams to pick. So it's like, it's just a tank. Like, you don't expect them to do damage. The most you expect them to do is tank for you, and that's it. Unless your damage dealer do all the damage. So should I come in here with a damage dealer? I don't think I want to do that. I think I might do something like maybe 3 tanks and see who tanks the longest. Maybe we do something like that. I think I would love to do something like that, because it wouldn't make no sense for me to come in here and just do damage. I feel like it's a waste. So, but then again, I don't have the cards. You know what? It's fine. Let's just go ahead and do Hawk with Emma, special damage, so we can see if he do some type of damage. And I'll just come out with Scarlet. But I won't use too much of Scarlet's cards. We're trying to see how long the Hawk could tank for. I'll let the minutes run out, matter of fact. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay. Do I got any? He needs this. No, this is Emma. Emma, what do you want? Emma wants energy regeneration. Give her this. Cool. All right, let's go. We're just here to see how long he tanks for. That's the only thing we're here for. How long do you tank for? Are you tanking more than Jug if I put him in? Now, he does have a lot of things tell him. He can easily come out with this right here. You pop his ult, you get rejuvenation. And now your heals start going up. And honestly, with the generation card, I think we can heal for a very long time. I will pop this too. Now, you do know Emma's a healer. So imagine if you come out with Emma plus healer. It's going to go crazy. All right. If you come out with Hawk plus healer, it's going to go insane. Okay. It's going to be like, imagine you do this, right? He tanks this the whole time. And then you pop an Emma card. Bop. Now he's just, so Hawk is definitely usable. All right. That's out the question. He's definitely usable. But if you have somebody like Jug, right, who has a shield, taunt at level 61, right, and then he also have his buff where he gets back a little bit of health and he tanks longer, defense up for a little bit of time because there's a little buff to tank up. You know, it's like, first of all, Hawk doesn't have no taunt. That's one thing. That's the biggest one thing ever, okay? Not having no taunt at this time, that's a problem, all right? That's one of his big flaws. Now, he does have this attack down, so they will do less damage, and you think the Hawk is gonna die, but you just pop his ult again because of that regeneration of health, right? And now we're just back to where we started. Now, we're never going to see her die because you do know she do have 2 healers on the side. So what I will do, right, because this doesn't make sense, this is just going to be never endless. So we're going to do this. I'm going to kill them out, right? And now let's do it, right? I will pop this for Emma, right? Knockback doesn't work on knockback doesn't work on whatchamacallit. And I'm not going to use Emma's heal no more. All right, that was just an example. Won't use no heal, and let's see how long he lasts. This is the most I could probably do. I mean, honestly, he's probably going to last all the way until however long, until she's done. Like, literally, you know, he actually is still a good, like I said, he's actually still a good tank, but he's just not a damage dealing tank. And when you got Jug, you got Entry, and Entry, by the way, is an SR just like Hawk. So like, I will always tell you, go Entry before Hawk, just because of the simple fact he's an SR2 that taunts and gives himself the shield, and his damage is damn near rival to fucking Jug. Okay, I'm gonna let you know that right now. It's really a rival to Jug. But if you don't have them, I will go Hawk. Oh, for sure, 100 times. Look at this tank. Look at this tank. He's tanking. Listen, no heal needed. I don't even need a pop Emma. I don't need a pop Emma. Pop this. I'll just put this up. I'll just use this for now. Just because I want that. Just because I want that attack down. That's what I want. You don't want her to do too much damage? Okay, bet. That's pretty much it with the Hawk, though. He actually is a good tank, and plus they gave you a new costume. You know, honestly, I really just wanted to play just to see the costume in action. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is my first time actually playing with the Hawk with this costume. Costume look real good. Shit, why not? You know, what do you got to lose to play with the Hawk? Nothing. The only difference is he's not doing crazy damage like Jug, but realistically, you're not going to be using Jug's attack cards. You're going to be using somebody like Scarlet, or you're going to be prepping Scarlet up. You know, you're going to sit there, prep Scarlet up, and then just one tap anyways, right? You just need your tank to be there just to take a couple of hits until everything procs up and everything gets ready. That's when you're going to go ahead and say, forget it. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to make sure I go crazy. Okay. But that's about it. This is the Hawk. I wish I could. Matter of fact, we will kill just to see how much damage he took. Right. Let's see his damage, and that will probably just be it. How much damage taken did he do? That man damage taken 100K. Healed for 95,000. If I pick out Jug, you won't see that. If I pick out Entry, you won't see that. If I pick out Armor, you won't see that. Even if I go Captain America, you won't see that. Healed for 95,000 is crazy. Okay. When you come with Hawk, you don't need a healer. He is the healer for himself, though. He is a selfish tank. But aren't they all? Well, actually, no, the other tanks are not selfish because they do taunt. So there is that. But it's your boys by Tom J, and I'm out, and I'll catch you in the next video. I hope somebody leaves a like, comment, and share. Tell me their thoughts. Tell me if you're using Hawk. Tell me if you're not. Listen, I wanna hear everything. Okay, I'm gonna be in them comments looking at everything. Everything before everything.